Okay, let's see how this will work. Hopefully it's in sync and I'm loud enough for everybody. How is ya? How is ya? That is alone. I like somebody to talk to. Oh, hey, there's somebody. It looks like somebody's here. 10 of water. So we're thinking about our happiness. We're thinking about our dreams. How do we get our dreams? We take steps every day, right, toward our dreams. We decide we write down what it is we want. That's one of the first things we do. We write down our dreams, right? To identify those things which we want, and as I said, write it down for sure. Write it down. Identify it. Write it down. Picture yourself as already having it. Look at this. Use your intuition. Now I get the Ace of Cups. So it's like use your intuition. Love. Use love. So love it comes from within, right? It comes from within. Like I was thinking about it earlier, and I was thinking about how much I've loved other people and how very little I might regard myself. Like, oh gosh, lately, especially I feel really like easily worthless. And it's like so unfair to look at myself like that when I know that I have the capability of loving others a lot, yet I myself felt totally worthless and felt like, felt like I couldn't do anything right because I've messed a lot of things up. So that's when we have to make a decision from our heart to do what's best for everybody involved, especially for us, you and I, because if we can't love self, how do we expect others to love us? What do we aspire to do? Love people. And if we aspire to love others, we have to love self. Or this could be a Gemini individual, but it's like a choice. And isn't love like a choice? So there's the Three of Wands with the Two of Swords. So maybe we haven't decided. It's like we don't have a path toward our goals. Because that to me is what the Two of Swords is. This is abundance. This is knowing what we want. This is even the long term. We know what we want. This is not seeing a way. This is not seeing a path. There's like no visible means to do what this is abundant. What this is that we want. What is in our heart. What would fulfill our dreams. Comes down to not seeing the path. Right? Not seeing a path. So it's like you have to make a path. And sometimes that's what you have to do. You have to say, well, you write it down. Like I said, you write this stuff down. You write down what it is that you desire more than anything. You write it down. And then after that, you clearly see yourself as already having what it is you wrote down. But you have to write down these things and remind yourself of these things. Like do it every day. Like I'm going to try this for the next 30 days. I'm going to try to change my life. I've got nothing to lose, everything to gain. So that's going to do. So there's a new start, but there's this regret about the past. There's this not happy with where we are. And isn't that the truth? That's exactly how I feel. Unhappy about the current situation and the way things have turned out. Oh my God. It couldn't be any clearer. But this is saying there's a new start. So what's going to help? It's not going to be to banish what, and be mad and say, oh, well, this has got to go. I've got to fight this. I'm going to fight this, right? That's not going to get this. The only thing that's going to get this brand new start is just working on it. Not thinking about negative, not fighting negative. Why? We've already failed. We've already seen what we don't want. We've regret. We've already tried. And we have to keep trying. But we don't want to get overburdened, because that's what this is. This is when you need to ask for help, because this is like overly burdened. This is like meltdown time. But it's like sure thing is that Justice card is here with the renewal or release that which doesn't serve us, be open to the new. So Justice 8 and 13, 21. So something is faded, and it's like the Death card is saying something is new, and this is definite change. It's letting go of things that we need to let go of. It's releasing things that we don't use. It's cleaning up clutter. It's clearing out the old. It's getting away from toxic things, so that we could go forward, so that there could be justice. And it makes sense that we'd have to clear away these things that are toxic and don't serve us. But, like I said, I don't think that's the answer, as much as focusing on what it is we're after, which is attainment. And then this is here. This is awesome. So 2 aces. We've seen 3 aces already. And the moon is here. The moon is here. So this is like Aries, not Aries, Aquarius, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But it's healing. It's listening to your intuition. So aces, new starts. This is authenticity, being honest with yourself and others, especially about what it is you're letting go of. You don't have to say, you just have to move forward. And the things that don't serve will just fall away. But I really believe we have to focus on positive. So unity is here. So if we work together, do what's right. There's this angel. Unity is a card of actually spirituality, of the invisible. The work I do has been worth the invisible all my life. Not all my life, but a long, long time. I've just worked on the invisible. So I'm acquainted with it. It's just that I don't think others get to that point, like they don't feel comfortable with it. But I feel real comfortable with this, because it feels like that's exactly what this is. Unity is. the invisible. And there's all this love there and service. So there's a deeper understanding and a lot of emotional strength here that could help us through to get to use this attainment, to get to open and allow this attainment to be as authentic as we can be. You know, this is a great reading. Who's this for? Okay, what's your question? You sure could ask a question, sure. Why the hell not? Are you here? It's 11 o'clock. How is I'm off. Okay, I can't pronounce his name. Let me just call it A. Let me call it this A guy. That's a guy, right? It doesn't matter. How does this A feel about Shamil Roy? I got these three came out. The Sun, the Emperor, and the Page of Air. The Emperor is somebody who likes to control things. He's honest with the Sun there, and he could be watching you. How does he feel about you? I think you have to watch out for I'm not sure. The Tower is here and the Hermit, the King of Air, and the King of Fire. I feel like you need to be like the Hermit and just I hate to say, I don't know why. I just feel like withdrawal. Just keep to yourself. Notice how he behaves, and you will know how he feels. Okay? Just trust what you see. Don't ask me. Okay, good. I'm glad you're doing that. He's a Scorpio, huh? It sounds like him. The Tower has me thinking he's not honest. There's dishonesty. The Tower is definite questionable behavior. So that's what I said. Sounds like a Scorpio. Quite secretive. I think that he feels abundant with you and feels like he has it all with you. Three of Wands and the Earth or the world is something that's completed. He feels complete with you, or he completed something with you, made him feel abundant, because Three of Wands is abundance. It's passion. It's things looking really good. It's needed to have patience. The world means you completed something or something is complete with him. Does that sound right as well? Are you there still? I think you need to leave yourself available to others. See if there's anyone else that is that you have attraction for, or that you feel attracted to, or that is attracted to you. I feel like there might be 3 to 6 people. Maybe Maybe not that many, maybe only 4. But then there's a 7. I said 3 to 6. That's close. 4 to 7. He might not make you happy, not if he's lying or he's got something that he's hiding with the tower that's definite, questionable to me, if he's being honest. I don't think it is. I don't know if you could trust him. I think you need to really pay attention if you're going to be around him. I've been doing that lately, questioning somebody, and I think there's good reason for me to question them. Be safe. Stay safe. Be with people you feel safe with, people you know you could trust. And with that tower there, I don't know. I don't know if you could trust him truly, let alone if he could make you happy. You know? So it says a page of air is here. So there's like page of air is watching. And then there's love with this. So use love. Be compassionate with everyone. Be compassionate. You know, whether you are moving on from him or not, just always be compassionate to everyone. You know, there's never any reason to not be. Always be friendly. Wherever the situation goes, it's better to stay compassionate and friendly, right? Because that will bring you justice, bring good goodbyes, happy goodbyes, and happy hellos, and try to be happy. Try to find happiness. Try to be with people that make you happy. He's manipulative, really? Well, that's kind of to do what? Manipulative in what way? Page of Fire and Death card. There's Scorpio energy and the Hermit again. The Hermit is saying self-discovery. You're learning something. Maybe you're learning that you have to have boundaries. Spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual growth, spiritual teaching. Chant, maybe. You know, meditate. Like, don't think. Like, just don't even try to think. Just relax and think about your breathing, you know, and try to let go and try to let change and be open to new people. And like I said, always be compassionate. Always be nice. That's really important. It says an unwise choice. Unwise choice. Learn what you can from the situation. Review everyone's motives. So are you confused? Is this me? The Knight of Fire. So it's about passion. It's about sex. It looks like you've got a lot of prospects, just like I thought. But you have to choose wisely and review their motives, the people who you're with, right? Don't make an unwise choice if you have a lot of choices. Try to choose very wisely for your best benefit. Yeah, because it's possible that you already feel hurt by him. You might already feel like he's hurt you. Do you feel like that? Because the 10 of Swords means that you're already hurt. Yeah, I'm sorry. So that calls for awakening. And I believe the awakening is the Hanged Man. This is where you're learning something. You don't want to be a sacrifice, and you don't want to sacrifice more. You only want to turn this love that you have around to yourself. You want to protect your love. You want to protect self and the love that you have to offer. It says, Look at things from a different perspective. It's a temporary standstill. It's a delay of something. It's important to be yourself. So it's saying to be genuine. But I'm saying that you don't want to sacrifice, because it's a card of sacrifice. And I feel like that as much as we love others, we have to be able to value ourselves, because we possess the love that we're giving to another. And if you really love something a lot, that's valuable. A lot. That's a lot of value. So value your heart. Value your ability to love someone. That's huge. You're very, very wealthy if you have love to give. So see it that way. And that's what you don't sacrifice your love. Awaken your love and possess it. You are the possessor of great things. And there's going to be messages. The 8 of Wands is messages. 3 of Water is reunions, get-togethers, celebration, messages of celebration. But there could be some sadness or a tendency to be, I don't know, not see the opportunities, not see that you have. It's a tendency to look at things negative, like, especially if you're walking away from somebody or somebody's hurt you, then we have a tendency to look at that more than we're looking at the good things that are going on. So, messages about happy get-togethers, but I see that we have to avoid being negative. We have to avoid talking about what is not good. Don't even focus on what is not good. Focus on what is good. Focus on angels. Focus on love. Focus on new beginnings, attainment, and what it is we have to offer. Because you have a lot to offer with this card. Aces. Look at that. Ace. Ace. And this angel card is saying, stay balanced. You have this. Have faith. See the good. See only good. Focus on your goals. This is what I'm going to try for 30 days, to focus on my goals. And I'm going to work on it. Like I said, I got nothing to lose. Will I get married and a future partner? Outcome? I believe you will. Don't you think you will? Card for me, please. Queen of Earth. Queen of Earth. You are cooking it up. You are going to. You are manifesting it. She's creative. Keep being creative. What is it you want? If you want to be married, feel like you already are married. And wait for him to find you. He will come to you. Don't chase him. Let what you want come to you by being allowing, welcoming, expecting, because that's part of this 30-day thing, right? Kind of is. Like, I know what I chase is going to run away. So, and that's kind of what this lady's doing. She's kind of chasing what she wants. So what I'm going to say again before I get off of here, I'm going to say write down what it is you want, because that's one of the steps of what I'm doing. What it is you want more than anything else. Or I had to go further than that. I had to take it a step further to get to what it is I want more than anything else. In order to have what I want more than anything else, I have to have this. this is what I want more than anything else. So it's something I have to have, right? And that's what I'm going to focus on. Getting what it is I need in order to be able to get what it is I really want. So, okay. Yeah, I will too. I have nothing to lose by trying. I'm just going to keep trying. We fail. And I've tried for a long time, but I've never used this technique. I've never felt this close. I've come a long way. We all have. And I want to help anybody that I can. And if what I'm going through helps you, then I hope it does. So, okay, I just got three great cards. The Ten of Cups, the Dreamer, which is the Fool, which is starting something brand new. And then the Four of Earth, which is holding on very tight, protecting self, right? So, what I believe this is saying is exactly what I'm talking about. This is your dreams of being married, right? And you know what you want, right? So you pray to Allah, you pray to Jah, you pray to God Almighty, you pray to the universe and angels, and they hear you, and then you say, I know that's what I'm going to get, and you say, no, I'm going to allow this. I don't have to chase it. I'm going to allow it, and it will come to me. But I'm going to get ready. You get yourself in the position and do things to get ready for it. So this is like seeing what it is you want, taking the steps to get there. And then this is like holding on. This is protecting self, protection of self. So it's like being ready, but like holding off from totally sharing yourself. It's like hanging on to yourself and like saying, not until we're married. That's what this card reminds me of. Saying, well, we will when we get married. Because there's something to wait for. And there's something to hang on to. And there's something to protect. Right? To give someone who you want to marry. Right? So that's what I see from that. The moon is here. The moon and the balance card, the temperance card is here too. Temperance. So we have to have faith. We have to stay balanced. We have to notice the signs. Be open to learning. Focus on what it is we're doing. Write it down, what it is we want, because that's the first step in getting it.